investors, how's it going? Today, I just kind of wanted to talk about the YouTube demonetization day, just because a lot of people have been talking about it. It happened to me, and I kind of want to just go over my thoughts and my perspective on it, just because I think there needs to be more noise contributed to all the talkings about. So essentially, if you have absolutely no idea what's going on, I think January 16th, YouTube basically said, hey, if you have less than 4,000 hours of view and or have less than 1,000 subscribers, we are removing entirely your ability to be monetized and removing you totally from the partner program. At least that's what I think. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. At first, my problem was, well, aren't there like tons of partner-only features that I would not be having access to, but the things that I wanted access to, it seems like I still do. I'm not sure. I have to actually confirm that. Maybe I'll throw that in post. The main thing that people have been saying is that this says YouTube doesn't care about small creators, and to a degree, I agree with that, and I'll sort of expand on that. I don't know. I don't have any format or anything. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I think YouTube should have taken a lot firmer stance on things kind of earlier on. Believe me, I understand YouTube is beholden to its advertisers. It's all about the money, as they say, and YouTube is a company. That is the point. I expect them to do what they believe to be financially profitable for them. So I don't blame them or even fault them for making a decision like this. But what I do kind of blame them for from the get-go is not making any official statement that they really stuck by from the beginning, because it started with the PewDiePie adpocalypse thing, and holy cow, that was a train wreck. I from a software developer perspective, I understand, okay, you wrote a piece of software that was supposed to flag videos, it started over flagging videos, so you had to start dialing back the requirements or reworking it to fix. But also, this is kind of the complaint that everyone has towards YouTube, right? Is they're not saying anything in time. Guys, YouTube is a company. And if there's anything we know about companies and Half-Life 3, it's that company time is like the business world runs on a clock that is so close to a black hole. It's 1 year between ticks of the second hand. There's a good old physics joke for anyone who cares. What I'm basically trying to say is I can see why it would take YouTube this long to really implement a solution. I think they could have done it better, but pretty much nobody ever implements a solution to a problem perfectly, if well at all. As far as my actual perspective on the move that they made, unmonetizing a bunch of smaller channels is not the thing that I have a problem with. It's the rule set that they've come up with. Because and once again, this is where I'm now going to, because seemingly I totally defended them as a business, but now I'm going to kind of criticize them as a business as well. Because it's very clear that what YouTube wants on its platform is content that is long, that keeps people engaged in a single video for as long as possible. Because the goal is to keep them on the platform so that you can show them more ads and then you get more revenue. What they do is they implement this rule that says you have to have 4,000 total view hours in the last year, which I have over half of that, and that's just because I've uploaded almost 400 videos since I started YouTube back in 2010. I don't really want to say that I started YouTube because I never really planned to try to make this a career. This is just where what I want to make goes, and if people want to watch it, I am really excited about that. But ultimately, I decided to get into computer science, and I'm a software developer now, and this is just my hobby. An expensive hobby, but it's a hobby. The rule of 4,000 hours is really dumb, I think, because I'm sure they've calculated it will wipe out this X many of channels and we'll be able to redistribute the ad revenue better. Okay, fair enough. But what it's also done is cut down channels that make content that is inherently shorter. Like, as we've seen before, animation. We had animation channels purged from YouTube. YouTube was not trying to purge animation channels from their platform. They were trying to make more money. Maybe they were making more money, but they were, in effect, purging away all of those animation channels. And we saw many of them just up and leave, and, gone. And so you take an animation channel that I was a huge fan of that was actually animating for Machinima. I don't know the terms of their contract because all I know is it must have been a nightmare. Hank and Jed Productions, also known as Neebs Gaming now, is awesome, but they don't release animations very often because animation takes a lot of work, but in order to do animation independently, they had to start a gaming channel and do gaming content because it's easy to make long form, and they are naturally funny people, so they were actually able to pull it off. Yeah, okay, good. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. I guess the problem that I have is this. My channel has been on here for 8 years now. Coming up in April, I'll have been on YouTube for 8 years, posting random stuff. I've never had a copyright strike. Obviously I've had copyright claims on the video where you do the revenue sharing. If I just start posting a bunch of copyrighted content, my videos will be monetized, but they will be monetized for the creator of the... it's brilliant, I tell you. But it's I have been in good standing with the rules. I've uploaded tons of content. Now, you can't just judge it by hours of content uploaded, because if someone's uploading movies, obviously that's going to get it, pretty high up there. But, I feel like there's more metrics than just 4,000 hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. Which I'm fortunate enough to have, the 1,000 subscribers. When I started YouTube, I did not think I would get past 100. Will this light stop flickering? But I'm so grateful that, 1,400 people have have seen my videos and were like, yep, I'll subscribe to this guy's channel. He looks like he's making good content. I am very blessed and fortunate and happy that you guys have given me the time of day. I think this was going to be a painful transition no matter what for YouTube. But I feel like in the long run, people would have been happier if they had done something more along the lines of applying the rule to future channels and then weeding out the smaller ones over time as they got copyright strikes or whatever, or violated the terms of service. I feel like they should have applied the rule going forward instead of retroactively applying the rule, because retroactively applying the rule has just, it's the least satisfactory way to go about it to me as a creator. But to them, to them, it's going to be quick, it's going to be painful, but you're going to cut it off and you're going to move forward. But to me, it's I've been monetized for 5 years and I haven't, and I've uploaded consistently and I haven't been violating the rules. It's just I know I'm not the person that you had in mind that you have to get rid of off the platform, but at the same time, I am the person who is suffering the consequences. I couldn't even buy an iPhone off of the money that I've made on YouTube. It's not like I've been cut off from all of my money. If I got fired, that's what would happen. Anyway, I just thought, as a creator who is getting removed, I just thought, I had something to add to the conversation. So, post in the comments below what you guys think. It's not going to matter ultimately at the end of the day, because YouTube's not going to go back on this, because this is not going to hurt them very much. It's not going to hurt them like cutting PewDiePie's show after you've already funded and shot it and paid people to be part of the production process. Yeah, that's going to hurt them because you're now not going to receive the revenue from those videos. So anyway, all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys want to see any of the other junk that I make and throw on the junk, I am actually pretty confident and happy with the stuff. I've done short films, I've done gaming commentary, I've done skits, I have done a ton of different stuff. Am I proud of all of it? Kind of. Am I embarrassed? Yes. Absolutely. But anyway, if you're a new person, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then just watch this video over. Just set it on loop, open a browser window, go to a YouTube looping website and just play this video on repeat. Go ahead and mute it. So if you have unlimited bandwidth or data, just go ahead and do that, because I want to get back up to those 4,000 hours as quickly as possible. And I think that's what we're going to do. I've already rented a couple bot networks of computers to go ahead and start streaming. But if I could get some of you guys in on it, that would just make me feel a lot more validated in what I'm doing. So anyway, I will see you guys next time.